Hello, Gemini. This is your reading for the week of April 20th, or when you hear this and it resonates, and it won't be for every Gemini. Excuse me. Gemini, the first thing that I saw as I was getting ready to do your reading, even last night, was I kept seeing you with a steno pad. What's a steno pad? It's this, and it's typically something that a secretary would use, although I also find it very efficient myself, just because everything is nice and simple and, easy. It's easy. Now, why is this relevant to you? I'm not sure yet. You're looking at the steno pad and you're standing on a prominence, like a deck or a patio or something, but you're looking down over a fairly expansive view. And it's a nice view, but you're not really seeing it. It's as though it's almost a blur to you. You know it's there, but you're so focused on what you're writing on this steno pad, and what you're writing is lists and lists and lists. Now, what's relevant that it's a steno pad? Well, it could be because you're trying to be efficient, but I also feel as though because it's a steno pad, and a steno pad would typically be used by a secretary in a position of taking notes from somebody above them, what I feel as though it is the effect of somebody else that is causing you to focus in on details and miss the beauty of your surroundings. Miss not just the beauty, thank you, the big picture of the surroundings. Now, here's the thing, Gemini. We remembered last week, thank you. Last week you had 5 angels at your back. This week you've got Hawk Spirit coming in, and Hawk Spirit came in almost immediately. I saw you there writing on the steno pad, and all of a sudden from far out of the sky in flies this beautiful reddish hawk. Now, I looked up Hawk Spirit. Clear vision, strength, courage, heightened awareness, and the ability to see the bigger picture in life. Well, there you go. So what this feels to me, my dears, is this. This isn't just about you navigating what's going on because of somebody else's, I will say, power over you or authority over you. But the reason that they have authority over you is because you've given it to them. And part of the reason you've given it to them, Gemini, is because as an air sign, you float. You have a lot of air, which means if you think about your element, your astrological sign, and the element that represents it, and you see it out in nature, you understand it as how it works in nature. When there's a lot of air, the wind, we would associate it with wind, not just oxygen, but wind. How is the air moving? Is it so fast that it is like a hurricane that's just wiping everything out? Is it just enough to keep the water moving so things don't become stagnant? Is there no air at all? Have things gone still? And you're waiting for a breeze. But the thing is, Gemini, because you are an air sign, you will respond to air more quickly than other people, and you will act in ways the same way air would, which means you can fluctuate dramatically from one minute to the next, but you also are very easily like a leaf that can get picked up and carried on the wind. You can, when somebody else's wind comes in really strong, their communication, their heart, their just determination and intention, their will, you can very easily get carried into that because it is your nature to move. You're also your nature to perhaps take chances a little bit and like to see things differently. So it's really easy psychologically for you to go along too. But there's another reason for that, and that can go back to childhood. That, of course, what doesn't? But it can really go back to feeling unsure of yourself in childhood, which can happen for a lot of different reasons. We all know that. My goodness, just the school system alone can make a person crazy. But what I'm getting here with this, my dears, is that there were issues in your childhood that you may not have identified as being things that created a sense of insecurity for you. And if there is in any way a sense of shame or unworthiness that's lingering underneath, it's going to be super easy for you to give over your power to somebody else who sounds confident, who sounds as though they know what they're doing, who has a very forceful personality coming in, it's really easy for you to kind of go along with it because part of what you do as an air sign is move with the current. Now, when you have grounding, when you have the ability to really ground and anchor into your own sense of identity, it's a lot harder for you to be pulled away and pulled out of that by other people. So what you're being told, my dears, is, yeah, the angels, they're still there. And what you also have is think about hawks. You think about hawk wisdom and spirit animals, spirit totems that come in to help, totems or spirit medicine that comes in to help you at different times. This is really saying, okay, let's look at, okay. So what happens, my dears, when you put your energy and your time and your love and your encouragement into something that you're told you can trust, and then you can't? You find out that there has been some betrayal. Now let's look at the betrayal card because it does carry a range. Here we go. Acts of betrayal can range from behaviors which make us feel that someone's being unreliable through to disloyal and all the way to being malicious. The scope of possible acts that this one word covers is huge. Question: if we didn't take any of these behaviors personally, would we perceive them as betrayals? And thank you very much, because now that just tells me something else, and that is that you can feel shameful when you have let yourself be led into something by someone else, by trusting someone else, whether this is a marriage or a business partnership, or it doesn't matter, any kind of situation where your well-being and your sense of personal power was relying on something or someone else's good word, and it didn't come out. It didn't turn out to be that. So one of the things that this is really actually, thank you, they really want to support you now. So I am still seeing the angels there, and I'm seeing the hawk. What I'm really being told is you are now in a position where it can look like things are going from bad to worse, or there can be the fear of it going bad to worse. Let's look at this now on two levels. This is why it was really important for them to bring the hawk in, because they can be there behind you. Spirit can be there behind you, and spirit is. But it's really a matter of you using whatever this is going on to bring down higher consciousness, which is what a hawk does. It brings down higher consciousness onto the earth plane. So you are being told whatever is going on, however table and chair reality it looks for you, you have the opportunity to heal whatever has held you back from your childhood in this situation, because it's gotten to a point where it's necessary for you to deep dive into yourself in a way where you own who you are and you own your power, and you are getting all sorts of support to do this. You are being told, take a quantum leap of faith on this. What does that mean in a situation? Thank you. What does that mean in a situation where you feel like you're out of control but are being affected by something that you personally can't affect? And that is, you can affect it. You can affect how you feel about it and how you relate to it. And part of what that's going to do, and part of what may be difficult, is not wanting to give up on the idea of what was being presented, hanging in, hoping it will get better, but at the same time, it's though it's creating a sense of, it's creating like a drain of energy as you're putting out this vibe, for lack of a better word. That's not what they want to say. As you are continuing to worry about it, think about it, be afraid of it, be ashamed, be worried, all of those things, you're draining your energy. And what Spirit wants you to remember is your energy is sacred. Your energy is sacred. And what they want you to do is they want you to bring it back to yourself. Own your own power. Now, how do you do this in a situation where other things are affecting your well-being? What you trust in is your own karma. What you trust in is the fact that whatever else is going on around you, your intention shapes this. So, whatever you have been doing within other situations that have not worked out for you in a way that you'd like, or in ways that are making you nervous right now, what you're being told is this is the time now for you to understand. Maintaining and containing your own energy is not selfish. It is not dishonorable. In fact, it is what empowers you. From that place, you can positively affect other situations beyond you, your immediate surrounding. This is you being able to have the steno pad in your hand and also the big picture and saying, all right, I'll write a column for that person, but now I'm going to write a column for this, and this is for me. Now, what does that look like? And how am I going to, use my intelligence and my intention and my newfound sense of personal power to claim back my energy? And it can feel difficult because it can feel that you are betraying somebody else by stepping back and going, thanks, and now this is what I need. It can feel like that. So that, again, this is another pattern. Look, is there shame around standing for yourself? Have there been situations in which standing up for yourself resulted in shaming or belittling by somebody else? And can you stand up for yourself with the look at this one. Can you change things up? Can you do it differently? Can you look at life with a different vision? Can you take this into the level of deep, deep faith, higher conscious mind, heart-brain connection? It's all these things that you're moving towards. And you've got it, and you're getting the wisdom. So they're saying, take a break from trying to make anything better. Stop with the lists. Tune into your heart, your higher conscious mind, and trust that everybody and everything has their path, and it's not up to you, and it's not up to them. Each one of us has to decide for ourselves. Okay? I'm going to leave you with that, Gemini, and I hope this is helpful. Please remember, Spirit has still got your back. This is not going away. They've got you through this, and this is a learning process for you. This is a process for you to deepen your faith and reclaim your power. Okay? I'm going to leave you with that, Gemini. Much love.